lender. With Carmen coming on now, they're going to be making their first payments to us. And then Carmen will be contacting them with regards to when that second one comes along. The reason why we're doing that is because we had some problems with purchasing, and if the purchasing takes 60 days and the customer is going to send their letter to the investor, it's missing. And we need to make sure that that thing is purchased before we do that.
That's a great idea.
So it's going to be, that's a new change that came out. Again, I haven't seen a memo on it, so.
On all loans still?
All loans.
So even if the loan gets purchased?
Yep, it's going to close with our name, with our address and everything on it. So the payments will be coming here until it gets purchased, and then Carmen will notify them, and she'll be doing a follow-up phone call. I don't know exactly what Carmen's doing as far as follow-up phone call, but I want to get you guys some samples as soon as we do have that information. I did see a sample packet of something that she's sending out right now, but I think there's a cover letter too, and I want to get a copy of that to you as well, so you can see that. Go ahead.
From being on the correspondence side, it is so much easier to have Waterstone get that payment, and if it's missed, Waterstone cut that check versus the check to be gone, getting it back out of the corporation to Waterstone or from the company.
It's a hassle.
You know, it's awful.
It is. It's a hassle.
Well, I've had to collect payments from people.
Yeah, I know. Well, and
Like
we've also had them send the payments to the place. They get lost or something because they don't know where it, don't recognize the thing. And then, keep in mind too, the first two payments typically on a purchase or on a loan that's purchased, they can't record it as late. Right on the, I think in the mortgage or in the note, somewhere in there, it indicates that they can't do that because of the selling situation on it. So just let them be aware that there's not going to have that. It's not going to record.
Packages have Waterstone letters.
They're going to have Waterstone letters in them. Yep, from here on.
The communication at closing needs to be clear because the closing agents, they still, as of last week anyway, they still hand the customer that first payment letter and say,
the first.
send this in to Chase.
Well, now it's going to say, the first payment letter is going to say Waterstone Mortgage on it. Yep,
Okay.
yep, so.
And it's, a bunch of you guys probably, I know I prompted a phone call down to Carmen to ask if we've been getting inundated with phone calls, people wanting to do online payments or over the phone.
Yeah.
For those first two, we can't do that. And she forwarded, like, the letters to those people that the phone typically bounces to. So if you happen to run across that, no, we're not set up to do online payments or accept payments over the phone. The only thing they can do is mail it in for that letter that we got a copy of.
We don't
Yeah.
return envelopes.
Or deliver it here.
What's that?
We're giving them return envelopes.
I don't know.
No, we're just giving the coupons just like we do just with our lenders too, the same thing, it's just coupons.
Speaking of calls, has anybody seen calls coming in from Saxon Mortgage the last couple of days? What
Those,
is that?
if Saxon Mortgage happens to call in here, guys, please forward them directly to my extension 103. We've got somebody that's trying to get some private information on one of our customers, and I think it's a loan officer from another company. He's basically demanding and treating our receptionist with absolutely no respect.
He hangs up and stuff.
Yeah,
calls in.
slams down the receiver.
Yeah,
So
totally
just
immature.
if you see something, every once in a while we're going to be picking up calls. If you see Saxon
Oh,
Mortgage,
are they coming up?
yeah, it comes back to Saxon Mortgage. So.
Oh, I know where I'm
No,
going.
exactly. So, just so you're aware of that. Okay. There was a new rule too. We didn't see a memo on this, but maybe it's out there about the fact that if we're sending any loans to processing, we can't have any of the alerts on them. We have to have all the alerts cleared. Okay. So, just so you're aware of that. Let's see. Garbage notes. If you can, refrain from putting liquids in the garbage cans. Deborah thinks she's finally figured out how our thing is being stained upstairs. It's because our carpeting is being stained. It's because if we leave coffee in the garbage cans, and those plastic bags don't necessarily have, they're not sealed properly by the cleaning people, that's where the spills are coming from upstairs. So if you can, dump them in the toilet or dump them wherever, but just don't, put them in the can.
Maybe we should get a space like the Taj Mahal. So we can dump it.
Good luck with that. Good luck with that. We're still working on that microwave.
Get a couple plants and dump them in the
Exactly. That's what I do. That's why I got to plant in my office. I got Christmas and somebody else can plant in my office right now. Yeah.
Mortgagee clauses are all addressed to Waterstone,
Yes.
right?
Mortgagee clauses should all be addressed to Waterstone. And then I guess what they'll do is later on, I think Carmen's taking care of the identification to forward the information out to them. So we can do that.